Okay, welcome back. So it looks like the sound is fixed because
What is it you ask?
I can hear Lillian talk. So that did fix it. What's funny is that when I logged back in, Zalatath yelled, "Ah!"
My blade stays sharp.
Where's Yateki? Remember when I said I'd let you know when we were in over our heads? This is it!
There is much to be done.
We've lost Yateki. We can worry about how of it later. Right now, we need to worry about taking them down before they make things worse. I guess we came down here to find out what Zaltath had up her sleeve. I wish we had minded our own business.
Yateki's not themselves. I like that the objective here is subdue Yateki, not kill her. But look at how she is just full on void right now.
Do not linger.
Yateki is not themselves. We need to do something. You stop them. I've got your back.
Where is Yateki? Hold on.
I live my life in the shadow.
Yateki is not themselves. We need to do something. You stop them. I've got your back.
See, players are getting to this point, and then it's just like, where is she? Subdue Yateki. Where? Where is she? I am legit confused right now. What's funny is that there's this music playing here as if there's like epic boss fight music. But there's no boss. Yep, it's a bug! Blizzard! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Like, am I just kind of stuck here right now? I think I am.
What is it you ask?
Yateki is not themselves. We need to do something. You stop them. I've got your back.
Oh my gosh.
You are a worm! She will devour everything! Too late!
I don't have a target.
Finally. Well, she went down fast.
Agent. Let's get them away from prying eyes. Figure out our next move.
Because so many of us were waiting for her to respawn. That's hilarious. Ugh. Fix that bug, Blizzard.
My blades stay sharp.
We're out of the public eye for a moment. Getting Yateki back to the Weaver is my priority. Yours is dealing with the weapons.
In all the excitement, I nearly forgot we had a weapons convoy to deal with.
Oh, yeah.
Do not linger.
Well, so much for keeping this operation quiet. At least now that our cover's blown, we can really mess things up. They're hauling weapons across the South Bridge. If we turn those weapons against them, they'll have to resupply their whole army. That'll buy us time, at least. I've identified 6 weak spots across the convoy. Rig up bombs to all 6 and then get out of there and watch the fireworks.
Keep your guard up.
We don't have the firepower to dismantle their whole manufacturing operation, but what we do have is 2 leftover vials of anger pheromones. Let's make them count. There's a siege marshal and a quartermaster overseeing the preparations and giving everyone orders. Logistics types, but they still pack a punch. That's where those pheromones come in. Hit them with a vial, and their own armies will turn against them. Take out both, and we watch the operation crumble.
There is much to be done.
Those bombs should give me enough cover to drag Yateki out of here. Meet me back at the Weaver's lair. We'll figure out what to do with them.
I'm sorry, the shadow of a hungering beast moves over the city. Wait, here in this zone? Also, there's a siege spinner literally right there. Now I can't help but wonder, what hungering beast is it referring to? Now, is that referring to here, or could that be referring to the shadow over in Hallowfall? I'm not sure. Alright. Let's take a look-see here. Ah, there's the Siege Marshal, who's already dead, because of course he is. I'll just plant some charges here. Excuse me? If you don't mind... Huh. Yeah, don't mind the webbing and strands connecting these. Don't mind at all. It's nothing. It's nothing. Nothing at all. More critical strike. Of course, other players are going to get it first.
This is against your marching order. My own army, spineless.
You're all spineless. Oh. Hello? Wait, I'm sorry, what? Oh no! That's what that is! Wow. So that's what it was. So, now I know, when I see this, that's referring to this thing. Takatath. The Queen's Sweetie. Ugh. Starts a quest chain to get the Searsburg Mount. A vial of his blood. I didn't know. I didn't know that that's what that was referring to when I saw that text. It's okay. It's alright. It's only the first week of the expansion. It's alright. I'll have plenty more opportunities to be there for kills on that thing. I am certain of it. Ugh. I believe the mount is one that's very similar to how that thing looked over there.
Traitors! The Queen
All
will
our
hear of
plans. I didn't get credit for that. Lovely. Okay, fine. I guess I just have to sit here and wait now for that thing, for that guy to respawn. No, no, I'm not gonna fuse it yet. I'm gonna wait and kill this guy, and then we'll go fuse it, like we're supposed to. Sorry, I'm a little irritated about missing out on that rare because I didn't know about that. That's what that was, and I had heard about that because it, that's one of those things I saw in the video about the mounts you can get in the War Within. Urgh. I should have looked at my map and tried to see, but I don't think it would have actually shown it. It's only visible on the mini-map. Or, if I had my rare scanner up and running, I would have probably heard about that. But because I turned my rare scanner off to deal with all the... which I'm sure was getting annoying for you guys.
Traitors! The Queen will hear about all our plans.
All of our plans ruined. Boom. Alright, back to the Weaver's Lair.
I live my life in the shadows. Keep your guard up.
Not only is the convoy in shambles, but we were able to slip away in the chaos. If there's one thing that you're good at, it's making noise. Staying quiet? We can work on it.
Look, I'm a demon hunter. I don't go quiet. I go loud.
Do not linger.
It's only a delay, not a hard stop, but it's still a big one. It'll give the folks up top more time to prepare.
There is much to be done. What is it you ask?
I could hear the explosions from here. That'll buy us some more time. Maybe I'd even be relieved if this had gone less poorly. Yateki is secured in the back, where they can't overhear anything. Whatever Xalatath did, it hasn't worn off yet. The Weaver has people looking into it, but the outlook is grim. Illyria is going to want a status report. Good luck.
Ooh. Oh wait, no, that's not as good as what I already have. But I'll take the Valor Stones.
I told her about Yateki and the convoy. You can tell her about everything we found inside the lab. Good luck.
So... about what we found, or rather, who we found.
Mayneferus? My queen lives? No. As you described it, she is but a shell of herself. It would have been better if they just killed her.
You're wrong.
Am I? One monster has sympathy for another.
True death is the end of the story. Anything before that is workable. Let's go, champion. We've got a report to give topside.
The Lillian Voss we first met back in Tyrus Fall would not have said that. That just shows how far Lillian has come. Alright, let's go let Illyria know about what happened here. I'm sure she's going to be thrilled about this.
Report, Voss. What's down there?
Black blood. They're hauling it up to Hallowfall. And you won't like this. Those ascended Nerubians. Xalatath can stick her fingers right into their minds. They put up a hell of a fight.
A tactic she uses all too often. We'll have to account for that when we face her again. Thank you, Voss. Don't assume victory.
At the end of the day, we delayed their advance and got some good, actionable intel that everyone up here can work towards. Was it worth it? Well, time will tell.
Stay alert.
High Speaker Brinth has sent us an urgent missive for you. She's eager to assist in the coming war effort and is investigating a mysterious signal in the Deep Forge Golem Works, a defunct golem manufacturing facility in the Ringing Deeps. Can you meet her there and provide your expertise?
No, war golems would help even the odds against the Nerubians. Help Brinth secure them, champion.
I have many lucky doos you like. May your feet find good trails.
Alright, we'll go there in just a moment. I'm gonna go ahead and... if it's working...
My directive is to serve you.
Looks like it might be.
My directive has been fulfilled.
Alright, back down to the Ringing Deeps we go. Also, there's a quest I need to show you guys, which is going to get me something. It's a renown reward, but it is part of a short quest. I want to get the reward, but I wasn't sure whether or not the quest was worth showing you guys or not, so... In fact, we're just going to go ahead and do that right now before we continue with the campaign here. Oh, by the way, if you're wondering where I got this trinket right here. It was a special little
pool.
chest I found like right around here in a cave. Or maybe it was like right over here. Anyway, it was in a cave. If you have handy notes, you'll see where it is.
Sacred flame guide your way, friend.
Thank you for the crest.
Always be prepared for the Empire.
Attention, residents of Halifal. Urgent assistance is needed to reclaim the shadowed outskirts. As darkness grips countless family farms, your aid is needed to ignite the sacred flame and restore safety to our lands.
The darkness comes. We are prepared. Always be prepared.
Have to go see about the things I can get to work on this trinket here. Now, it's not a big deal, you know. Well, okay. It's relevant now, but it soon won't be, because once the season starts and I start getting both Raid and Mythic Plus gear, I'm sure like it'll get quickly replaced.
We are the warriors of the sacred flame. Obey the testament of
We're glad to have your support. Anything that you can do to help reignite these key flames will help.
The Empire's light will banish the darkness. We are all the Emperor's subjects.
Since the Day of Shadows, these lands have been a dangerous place. The Kobus are emboldened. The Nerubians probe our lands. Creatures of pure shadow have begun to manifest themselves. The memory of those who have fallen is etched into our everyday lives. We must locate their remains to bring closure. Search for the tinderboxes of these missing expedition members and return them to me.
The Empire is forever.
And limit 2 rare creatures within areas controlled by the key
leave.
flames.
It's too far away.
Alright, well there's one of the tinderboxes. Ah, there's another daily right here.
The sacred flame provides. The finest goods underground.
Alright, I'll grab that. I can work on that later. There's the tinderbox. I don't need to mess with this big boy. Not unless I have to. Hello? Hang on, bear! You tank, I'll DPS. We also have a Frost DK here. We got this! There we go. Croaking frogs. Sure, it's another rare that I'll have to figure out how to deal with later on. Skulldunk.
You are an outsider, yes? Obey the testament of Merildar.
These tinderboxes are but a small symbol of the immense loss that we suffered on the Day of Shadows. We recover the bodies that you've located and begin to heal the memories of our loved ones.
The Empire's light will banish the darkness.
Something is moving in the shadows.
The Emperor rewards the faithful. We are all the Emperor's subjects.
So this is one of the reasons I want to do this, because it gives you a 571 neck, which is a nice little upgrade for me at the moment, with crit and versatility. Though my rank is humble, I bestow upon you this honor, a tinderbox, signifying your friendship with our expedition and your esteemed status in Halifal. Should you fall in battle, your tinderbox shall be given a place of honor among the great heroes who died defending this land. Please accept this honor.
Take your leave. We have strayed from
I accept the honor. Halifal is proud to have you as an ally.
We will triumph.
May the sacred flame protect you.
The Empire is forever.
There we go. That's a nice little boost right there. Get me up to 567. I think our raid leader said he wants us to be by around 580 by the time the raid comes out. So I definitely have a bit of gearing to do. Of course, I haven't done all the dungeons on Heroic yet, so... But you can see I have, let's see. Right now I've got over 8,000 crit. Apparently my haste and mastery and versatility took a dip here. It's probably because of the replaced gear. That's probably why. Anyways, now that we've done that, let's head on back to the Ringing Deeps and actually continue the campaign. I think the tinderboxes are actually also another crafting resource, which I think I saw something I could craft actually did require something that looked like a tinderbox. But I know it's like useful for other professions as well. Because I think Yell said that it's also useful for him when it comes to crafting as well. Also, I tried the Awakening the Machine. Apparently I need to do it again in order to get another weekly award, because I didn't get this mechanical cache when I did it last night, which honestly was not that hard. I finished the whole thing. I did all 20 waves. It really wasn't that hard, but I'm wondering if maybe that's just the early version, if later on it will get more difficult. But it honestly was not that bad. But I'll have to do that if I want to get this other weekly cache to help me out.
Perfect timing. I'd like you to meet a friend of mine. The machines must be preserved.
I thank you for coming so quickly. I could use your help once again.
Also notice that she now has the title of High Speaker. Very nice.
I tracked down a distress signal that led me to this little maintenance machine. A curious find. But the real treasure is the defunct War Golem facility to the southeast. If we can start producing War Golems again, we'll be able to contribute to the war effort. Unfortunately, it's been overrun by a goblin salvage group, and we'll need to investigate and assess if the facility is functional. Fortunately, I have a plan, and it involves our little friend here. Why don't you introduce yourself?
ZZ0147 is the last maintenance machine of the Deep Forge Waterworks. Say hello, ZZ.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
What is your query?
Now that introductions are out of the way, let's sneak our way into the facility.
May your cause hold true.
ZZ0147 should be able to make its way in there without drawing too much attention, but be careful. These goblins are hungry for raw materials. If they spot our bot, they won't show it mercy.
Conversation terminated.
I may have to have a chat with Gazlo about these goblins. Get him down there and be like, "Hey, what are you bozos doing?"
Many deals for a friend of the Grummels. Like you.
Then again, Gazlo is a little busy in Aj-Kahet right now, so... Oh! So this is what I'm doing. What does Decoy do? What are you gonna do? Step on me? I'd like to see you try, bub. Huh. That's funny. Whee!
That thing is huge. Our work's cut out for us. The facility is unpowered, but that war golem in the corner looks intact. We might be able to reactivate it if we can get some time in there uninterrupted. We can't build golems without resources from Shadowvane. The site's mostly automated. It was abandoned centuries ago. You have my focus.
So we're contending with a lack of power, materials, and a dangerous amount of goblins. If I had pores like an outsider, they'd be excreting moisture right about now. Is that proper terminology? I've seen your skin weep moisture before. Remarkable.
May the deeps continue to ring.
Getting this factory up and running will be a challenge, but I think we'll figure out something. Let's head back to Gundergaz and consult with a friend of ours. His mind will be a big help to us here.
I will ensure your name is in the archive.
I've been noticing this thing when it comes to the skywriting. It has this tendency where if I point slightly down like this, it'll keep staying a little up like this, unless I really point down, and then it'll actually start to point down. I started noticing it when I was using my Stormwriter here. In fact, maybe I'll go ahead and swap over, just so you guys can see. But there seems to be this thing where our skywriting mounts are having this tendency to want to keep pointing themselves up instead of down, so we can get that recharge vigor buff. But like if I point right here so I can get like the proper like pointing direction to make sure I keep recharging my vigor, it'll keep pointing a little bit up for some reason. And I don't know why it's doing that. It just seems a little odd.
I have some ideas. Let's get started.
Of course, it's Dagran we are consulting. Are you ready to put our heads together and come up with a plan?
Task resumed.
We have our work cut out for us, but I think with Dagran's help we can break this down and tackle it piece by piece. Why don't you take us through what we have learned so far?
Back, are you ready for a summary of what we know? Time for a quick sit rep.
So there's a war golem left intact. If it reactivated, it could deal with that goblin in the big mech.
We'll need to get the Waterworks operational to power the Golem Works. Unfortunately, some isolated kobolds are scavenging there. Keep an eye out. We can't build war golems without materials from Shadowvane. Zizi's arc welder should be able to repair the facility's equipment.
We need to secure the Waterworks and get the Shadowvane excavation site up and running before we head back to the factory. Let's get to work.
Return if you have more queries.
Getting the Waterworks up and running is our first objective. Nothing else we do matters if we can't get power to the facility. Meet up with Dagran and ZZ-0147 once you get there, and try to keep them on the sidelines. I don't want to explain to Moira that her son was injured or worse under my care.
I will ensure your name.
Zizi and I will meet you at the Waterworks, champion.
Dagran, you are going to get me into trouble someday, aren't you?
More Titan tech. It wasn't built to last forever, but it sure came close. I know we can fix this. Give me something to figure out.
This place is a mess. I think Zizi and I will stay up here where it's dry.
On to adventure.
Overly enthusiastic kobolds, angry elementals, and a broken down power plant. This place is in shambles. Do you spot those large wheels on each side? They should be moving, but they're not. We'll need to get those moving again, if we want this place to come back to life.
Nothing a little hard work can't fix. We make a good team. You and me and Zizi.
ZZ-0147 twitches back and forth, sensors scanning unceasingly. They seem afraid of this area, if they're even capable of feeling fear. Maybe clearing out some of the elementals will set them at ease. Another neck, even though we just got a better one. Alright. Disturbed slime and disturbed kelp. Candlemancer sycophants. No! You're not the candle!
I need a target.
Someday I will go back and actually get those. Obviously I'll have to farm it, since it's not just for a mount, but it's also, as you can see, for a druid form.
I need to target something first.
I've heard that if you get the mount to drop, you also get the druid form. End up having to fight more kobolds than elementals. Also, when I was looking at one of the new BIS builds for Demon Hunter, the one for Mythic Plus that involves Failscard also lets you have both Essence Break and Glaive Tempest, because you don't have to put points into throw Glaive talents anymore. You don't need Serrated Glaive, and you don't need Furious Throws anymore. Now, if you are going to get Aldraki Reaver, obviously you're going to want to get some like Accelerated Blade, but yeah, it's just kind of like, oh, really? You know? So obviously I'll mess around. Also, it's going to, of course, get back into using Inertia, though there are a couple of no-mover builds if you don't want to use Inertia. So now whether or not it's going to be better, we'll have to wait and see.
The hydraulic system is located in an obstruction within the plant. It's in the main drain. You'll have to enter the dam and manually remove the obstruction. Be careful. I suspect you won't be the only one in there.
Oh, I'll be fine, Dagran. Oh, it actually wants me to do the delve. That's actually like... Oh, wow, okay. I was not... I've already done this delve, but okay, I guess I'll do it again. I'm pretty sure this was a delve I did not show you guys. And now we do the thing once again where we are having to fly around and find elementals to kill before other players kill them so we can get quest progress. And clearly these things do not have a long enough respawn timer. Why is it on quest mobs that require quest credit for like a main campaign that Blizzard does not have them respawn faster? Now, I know some people have said that when they respawn fast after you kill them, it kind of breaks the immersion and all that, but at the end of the day, this is still an MMO. And as I've said before, immersion is a personal subjective thing. How you immerse yourself is going to be entirely dependent on how you do that, not an in general aspect. So as before, I'm just simply going to tag them and then stand still. Although this mage doesn't care. See, because I thought this mage could get credit, and I don't know if they got credit. Because this other mage wanted to kill them as fast as possible. Once again, I am doing the polite thing for other players, while other players are just like, no! Now, unfortunately, these are very low health enemies, so I'm just going to stand here. Sorry, guys. If they had more health, it wouldn't have been that much of a problem. Aha! And I'm just going to now not attack it so other players can show up and get credit. Alright. So now let's go ahead and calm ZZ down.
I want to see everything.
Thanks. I'm sure ZZ appreciates it. When we're done here, you can find them at the Shadow Vein extraction site.
Oh, are you headed out?
I am, actually, Dagran, because apparently I have to go do a delve as part of the story. Ah, so because I don't get experience from this anymore because I'm max level, instead I get more companion experience. Nice. Hey, Braun. Ugh.
Need something to do?
Stomping shoes? Huh. Stomp. Bam!
Careful! The totem's power will drain whenever you take a step.
So we're supposed to go around and activate these air purifiers. Gotcha.
You got to dodge!
Ran is becoming Piccolo. Dodge!
They'll never be using that move. Oh, I need to rest after that one.
Sorry, Braun. Wait, if he's Piccolo, does that mean I'm Gohan? Nerd!
Time to go all out!
Whoops. Whoops, whoops!
I need to get closer. I'm out of range.
Oh, now your Devil Sword shows up. Apparently I can't loot those. For some reason.
I need to get closer.
Hey, Braun, you want to open the door? Braun? Braun, open the door. Oh, please don't tell me I'm experiencing another bug.
Found a bit of gold!
Ron, you're kind of frustrating me right now, man. Like, this is the way for us to go. He's just not opening the door for me. Alright, maybe that fixed him. I don't know. Let's see. What is going on? Why is he not opening the door? Wait, am I supposed to find more lost gears before we actually continue? Wait, is that why they're glowing? Because I'm supposed to find lost gears from these enemies? And that's how we open the doors? Is that what's going on here? I think... Hold on, watch. I'll bet he's about to open the door once I actually get the gears from these enemies that I didn't know why they were still glowing. Now I get it.
That's more like it.
Oh my gosh, the door opened on its own once I got the gears. Wow. So there's that dark orb that helps me. Huh. Reno Jackson! Why am I not surprised to find you down here? It is rather amusing and cute to see Braun be like, "Don't stand there! What's wrong with ya? You don't stand there!" Now I've got 2 double swords! And they're not attacking it! Why are they not attacking it? Alright, whatever. And Sir Findlay Margleton!
Orders, Commander.
Good to see you exploring delves. Sir Findlay and I were looking for a bit of a challenge. Up for a friendly spar? I've got some fine treasure to mine up for grabs if you win. Hold on, before we do that.
Nice find!
All's quiet, Commander.
See you around.
Well done. Take this pack of supplies as my gift. I'll tell you more stories about what we find when we find in here when I get back. Oh, Reno's random reactions. Chance when attacking an enemy to throw a random item from Reno's backpack. The item may loot, stun, or damage an enemy and enemies around them.
That's more like it.
That kind of reminds me of one of the special hero cards of his in Hearthstone.
I don't have a target.
Apparently I have more than enough gears now, so now I just have to face down the final boss in here. Wax Face!
That device keeps us safe from the poisons. Hold on to it.
I'm aware, Braun. tell you, when I go meta and that stuff gets empowered, because I was seeing this when I did the heroic Cinderbrew Meadery dungeon, my damage just kind of skyrocketed at that point. Now, given that was against a lot of various different trash and such, but still. Why are his double swords not attacking? Is it because I swapped him from a DPS to a healer? Well, I'm going to swap him here back, now that we have this checkpoint here. Nope, can't do that while in combat. Hold on.
I need a target.
Alright. Let's see if that'll be enough.
I'm going all out!
Look, Braun, do me a favor and not say that. I've gone through a time recently where someone was saying that they were going to be all in, and then they end up not doing that at all. So, I'd appreciate if you just refrain from using that phrase.
Here's your take of the spoils!
Thanks, Braun.
Interesting.
It's too far away. I'm out of range. It's too far away.
By the way, what's funny is that the build they recommended for Delves was the exact same build for Mythic Plus. As in the same Fell-Scarred AoE inertia build. They're like, yeah, just use the exact same build. There's no need to do anything different.
Now I'm making progress! That's more like it!
I like that Braun will uncover that and be like, hey, if you're a miner, you can mine this! Alright, unclog the drain, pull the kelp out. Ah! What? An enraged kelp elemental!
I don't have a target.
The drainage system is reading clear across the board.
Have you considered a fulfilling role in sanitation? You wouldn't believe what happens in Ironforge during Brewfest.
So Dagran, I'm going to have to explain to you the whole Horde members cannot go into Alliance cities thing. Like, I appreciate that you don't care. That there is, like, you honestly don't give a crap. But it is still a thing. And don't worry, I don't have to worry about my coffers because this is not a bountiful delve.
Fantastic!
Huh. Drink from the vial and ascend over 1.5 seconds before taking on a new, more powerful form, increasing your agility and all other stats, but only for 20 seconds. 2-minute cooldown. I guess I can do the other delves in Aj-Kahet. I just can't do the bountiful delves because the coffer keys are specifically for the... are specifically for the bountiful delves.
Back in action! With my brains and your brawn, we're bringing this ancient facility back to life. Speak your piece.
Wowee, look at it go! Just a fraction of Azeroth's power harnessed for its protection.
Make sure to take notes.
I sent ZZ ahead to the Shadowvane extraction site. From what they transmitted back, it looks like the area is swarming with rockworms and covered in this discharge. I gave them an upgrade while we were waiting for you. I don't know how effective it'll be in battle, but the results should be shocking for anyone that tries to threaten them.
Keep your eyes... I sent ZZ to check on the equipment in Shadowvane. I'll join you after I finish some maintenance work here.
ZZ beeps in recognition and excitement. It seems that they are ready to get underway. He sounds like a Protoss probe. Yeah. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if there was a way that if they considered naming him Probius, just as a little joke. ZZ is ready to help you get to the Shadowvane site up and running again.
Based on ZZ's initial findings, it looks like none of the Crushers are receiving power. Check the nearby power substation and see if something's amiss.
Got ZZ with me. ZZ's so cute! An abandoned sledgehammer. Wait, Triple H has been here? Sorry. Unless you're a longtime WWE fan, you're probably not going to get that joke.
Power isn't reaching the main delivery conduit. Look around in the substation. You may need to reroute the power piping nearby.
Oh no, is this a pipe puzzle?
With these pipes in tatters, the water can't reach the boilers. If those valves are opened in the correct sequence, they should reroute the water to the working line.
It wasn't quite a pipe puzzle like I thought it was going to be.
Power is on, spreading to machines and buildings all over the facility. Let's deal with those Seas Crushers next. Zizi's arc emitter should be able to help with those crushers.
An infested crusher. Go. Let's sharpen up my knife. Yeah, more thunderous hide. Let's fix this minecart. There we go. Good job, ZZ. ZZ, the best companion. On. Another abandoned sledgehammer. Another larva for me. Yes! Higher tier storm charge leather. Thank you very much. Whistles in relief. It seems that they were not happy with the subpar maintenance standards here. ZZ's internals begin to hum softly as their projector reaches the appropriate operating temperature.
You'll see a large cave at the north edge of the site. The final array of crushers is in there. Look for a master switch that controls them.
Okay. Come on, ZZ. Oh, gee, I wonder what's going to be down there. I will say, I will admit, there are times where the whole... You know, and this is something that I think guys like Angry Joe talked about, which was one of the problems with Elder Scrolls Online when it first came out, is that a lot of the times, and this is an issue with MMOs a lot in general, is that usually you're like, you know, if this was like just a regular single-player RPG, I'd be like, oh, okay, we have to go down here, we have to activate this to get it going, and then, oh my gosh, a magma serpent chest, we never saw that coming. But in an MMO, it's like, oh, gee, of course, I wonder what's about to happen here. Oh my gosh, a magma serpent! I never anticipated that this thing might show up here. You know? It's like, okay, the other players kind of spoiled this for me. Okay. It's like, oh, okay. Well, that was easy. Hold on. ZZ. Report our findings to Dagran. Looks ready to head back to the Deep Forge Waterworks.
We're back up and running. Now it's time for a little creative problem solving.
Back to the Golem Works.
I speak for the machines.
Good, you're here. I hope you're ready.
Conversation terminated.
We're back, and we're ready. You and ZZ head in and cause some mayhem. Blow stuff and make a mess. And that will draw them out. I think she meant to say blow stuff up, not blow stuff. Because otherwise that just sounds... Anyways. Out of the manufacturing bay. I'll use the commotion to sneak inside. Join me when you're able, and we should have a chance to at reactivating the facility and driving them out. We don't need to defeat them all. Defeating the Darkfuse leader supervising this operation should break their resolve. The Darkfuse lackeys will clear out when the coin stops flowing.
May your cogs hold true.
I need a target.
Ha! Foreman Trang is like, hey! What's going on out here? Who's causing trouble? Who's disrupting the work? What? No visitors! Ah! Just straight up kicked me out. Rude. An overworked cook.
I need to target.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't have done that. You were just cooking food for them. That seemed kind of awful. I'll show you what happens when you disturb my drinking time. Guys, like, look, I was just grabbing a drink on my break. I do feel a little bad for some of these goblins. Like, they're just here doing their jobs, and I'm just kind of like ruining their day. Attempting to repair a machine. Gotta wait a minute for ZZ to finish repairing this golem.
What was that? You with the... What is that on your face? Don't get out of my sight and do your job!
Now ZZ's trying to get the battery up and running. Hey, you leave ZZ alone. There it is, Shadowed Essence. Agility increased. That's what the Dark Orb grants me. I should give in to the Void. Just like Xalatath wants. Guys, we're joining the Harbinger. We're finally joining our Naifu, excuse me. I almost said our waifu. She is our Naifu, let's be clear about that. Although I will say, her trying to kill Khadgar, that made it personal. That right there gives me motivation to take her down. It's like, okay, you tried to kill one of my bros. That basically is your way of signing your death warrant. You may not die in the war within, but you will die. Oh, believe me, you will die. There's ZZ trying to repair the golem. Hey, Brinth.
Conversation initiated.
I'll try to get this power station up and running. Be warned that we may attract some troubles once they see what we are up to.
May the deeps continue to...
I got your back. Hey! What's going on in here? Ha! What? Looks like you should have brought some bigger friends. Guess what? We did. Now's easy. Ah! Facility reactivated.
War golems are active and back in production.
Oh, apparently the sound is back.
Pack it up, team. I know when we're beaten.
Directive.
It was touch and go there for a bit, but if anyone could seize a victory out of this, I knew it would be you. Please return to the emissary in Dornegal and communicate our victory. Go with my thanks, and with the knowledge that the machine speakers are indebted to you. Again.
Task resumed.
Please take word of our victory to Illyria and Dornegal. I'm sure our allies will be pleased to hear that we can provide for the war effort.
Conversation terminated.
Hello?
The answers are here. I can feel it. Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
Wait, that was a bountiful delve? But I didn't use a coffer key. Whatever. Oh, that was quite the haul! Up for a little more fun? Looks like this is where I get my dirigible mount.
Keep your eyes on the horizon. Travel safe.
What a haul! I was able to give it a bit of what we found to Dagran so he could finish off one of his projects. He should be here any minute. Ah, I can't hold back. Surprise! It's a gift to help you get around.
The truth is out there.
What does Dagran have to show us?
Travel safe.
Dagran! Bring in the ship you've been working on.
I'm still fabricating the more intricate parts, but it'll fly soon enough.
Aye, good work, lad. Leave the ship outside. Best ye be off on your other business.
Inquiring minds just got to know.
You'll be able to use this machine to move around Kazalgar. We'll let you know when we have more parts for it. Now that we've got that out of the way, we've got some more delves to explore.
The truth is out there.
I've got a flying machine.
Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
Oh, we've got plenty to do in delves. We'll have to get stronger if we're going to tackle everything that's in there.
Keep your eyes on the horizon. The truth.
Oh, I'm feeling stronger already.
Don't do anything I wouldn't do. You'll find me wherever the action is.
Don't do anything I wouldn't do. So Bran is level 10 now. Yay! And I now have my Delver's Dirigible! This is the mount that they talked about how you could be able to actually customize how it's going to look by getting various different parts for it.
I have many, many wares.
Ooh.
Many farewell.
Alright, let's turn this into Illyria and then I'll go and cut it off. Because I'm pretty sure the last one is cut off.
You're found.
Or rather, is not available until Tuesday. What amazing news! The war golems awaken and march against our enemies once again, just like in times past.
Your contribution to the cause of the machine speakers and to all of the Earthen will not be forgotten.
Fine. We need to match the raw strength of Ansarek's ascended monstrosities. War golems give us a way to do that. Well done.
Thanks, Illyria. So yeah, the last chapter I've heard is not going to be available until Tuesday, which is when we can actually unlock our Earth and Allied race. Not too fond of that decision. I think they should just simply let us have it, just so we can also unlock our Earth and Allied race and then get them ready in case we want to actually use them for Mythic Plus in the raid. All you're doing is just preventing us from getting them sooner to prep them and level them and get them ready, but whatever, Blizzard. Apparently you're just making weird decisions right now, like the recent decision to change the things that made leveling easier and faster for us, because apparently it's not what you consider a proper WoW behavior? What? Keep in mind, we're coming off of WoW Pandaria Remix, where levels literally did not matter. And we were fine with that. But apparently, no. But whatever. Anyways, I'll probably see you guys again on Tuesday when we get the final chapter for the current War Within campaign. Stay tuned.